I know this is difficult for you to talk about, Miss Whitmore.
Mr. Lang was devoted to his family. We were always very discreet, but I am not in the least ashamed of our relationship. He loved me, and I loved him. He was such a kind and decent man.
Thank you, Miss Whitmore. I have nothing further.
Miss Griffin, do you care to cross-examine?
Yes. Yes, Your Honor. Miss Whitmore, you testified that the defendant, Caleb Snyder, was fired from his position as foreman for Lang Furniture. How long ago was that?
It was about 2.5 years ago.
2.5 years. It's a long time for a man to harbor a grudge. You also testified that Henry Lang told you he was worried because Caleb Snyder had made threats on his life.
Yes.
Well, what exactly had Mr. Snyder threatened to do?
Mr. Lang didn't say exactly, but everyone knew that Caleb Snyder
So he
had a
didn't
vicious
say
temper.
exactly what Caleb Snyder had said. Miss Whitmore, how long were you sexually involved with Henry Lang?
Over a period of about 10 years or so.
While he was married?
No. He was faithful to his wife all during their marriage. Despite her drinking and all her other problems. We didn't start seeing each other until after she divorced him and took their daughter Angel with her to live down south. Mr. Lang was naturally lonely after that.
Miss Whitmore, did you continue your affair with Mr. Lang after his ex-wife died, after he brought his daughter Angel back to Chicago to live with him?
Hey, relax. She's our strongest witness yet.
I was just wondering how my dad's doing.
Shall I repeat the question?
That won't be necessary. I'll answer it.
Kim, maybe you should lie down. I could find a bed for you around here. You look exhausted.
Oh, thanks, Susan. No, I can't rest now. I want to wait and see what Dr. Ripley says when he comes out.
Sure, I understand.
You don't have to leave on my account. I know you're worried, too.
The infection spreading. Get a triple culture. What was his temperature?
102.
I appreciate your saying that, but I think I'm just gonna get a cup of coffee.
Okay.
Hey, how's Pop? Oh, Dr. Ripley is in with him. I wish you would talk to Kim. She really needs to rest. I can find a bed for her to lie down. She's exhausted.
Oh, that'd be great. Thanks, Susan. Hi, darling. Did you get any news about Sabrina?
Yeah, I just got a call from Craig. He's at the airport at Cartagena. He said that Duncan and Sawyer took off in a helicopter and they'll radio back when they find Tony and Sabrina.
Oh, God. Thank you, honey. Oh, Margot, I can't believe that she's with that man. How could he have taken her with him after shooting her father?
As the world turns. This portion brought to you today by Bounce. It stops static before static stops you.
Static can make you lose your appetite.
It'll stop you.
Static can make you stick out in a crowd.
It'll stop you.
And static can be an embarrassing handicap.
It'll stop you.
The more you move, the more static can build up. But you can stop static clink by using Bounce. Bounce leaves clothes virtually static-free.
It won't stop you.
Bounce stops static before static stops you.
Parties were my life, until Mom bought Joy. That's when a shiny dish did me in. There I was, about to devour 5 inches of a 6-foot hero, when Mom checks out her clean, shiny dish and spots one uninvited guest eating past his bedtime.
Lemon Fresh Joy powers off the toughest grease and then rinses clean down to the shine.
With Joy around, better keep a low profile.
Lemon Fresh Joy. We get the grease, you get the shine.
What pain reliever do doctors trust so much they've recommended it over 50 million times in just 6 years? Advil. Gentler to your stomach than aspirin. Safe, trusted, doctor recommended. Advil, advanced medicine for pain.
I gotta stop thinking about Fifth Avenue candy bars. Those crunchy layers of peanut butter, that Hershey's pure milk chocolate. No, no more. I'm cured. Oh, no.
Fifth Avenue. It's everything it's cracked up to be.
Where the hell's Tonio going now? I don't know, but look where he's headed. And nothing but jungle as far as the eye can see. Exactly. Jungle that Tonio knows better than he knows the back of his own hand. Can you set this thing down here? Of course not. That's impossible. All right, well, set it down as soon as you can. Sawyer, keep your eye out for landmarks so we can remember the same spot. Gotcha.
Listen to me. Duncan and Sawyer know the Montagan jungle very well. They got Lily out of there. They're going to find Sabrina.
Well, I'm just concerned about what Tonio's going to do to Sabrina now that she knows the truth.
I don't think he's going to hurt her.
I suppose Tom's still in court, right?
Yeah, he is. I don't know how long they're going to go today, but he'll be here as soon as they adjourn. Hi.
Hello. I hear that Dr. Ripley's on his way up here.
He's in with Bob now.
Listen, why don't I try to find you a place where you could lie down for a little while?
Oh, no. I want to wait and see what Dr. Ripley says.
Okay. Well, I'll find out. I'll let you know.
Okay, thank you.
Tell the lab I need the results stat.
How are things going?
The antibiotics aren't working. His temperature's spiking.
Margot, why don't you stay with Kim?
So after Henry Lang brought his daughter Angel back from North Carolina to live with him in Chicago, he then ended his affair with you?
No. I mean, it never really ended. You see, he loved his daughter very much. And she was having a lot of emotional problems after her mother died. Mr. Lang felt that she needed all of his attention.
But after Angel Lang was married, you and Mr. Lang then resumed your affair?
Yes.
During all the years you were together, did Henry Lang ever propose marriage?
No. I'm sure it was because his children were always his first concern. And he didn't want to do anything that might threaten their security.
But, Miss Whitmore, his children were grown. Barclay Lang was the only one still living at the house. Angel was off, married, living in London.
Yes, but he knew that that was a very unhappy marriage. And Barclay had a terrible drinking problem. He felt, with their problems, he couldn't even consider remarrying again. He loved them so much.
Thank you, Miss Whitmore. I have no further questions.
Miss Whitmore, you're excused. Mr. Hughes, call your next witness.
The prosecution rests, Your Honor.
Are you ready to proceed, Miss Griffin?
Your Honor, the defense would like to request an adjournment until tomorrow morning.
Granted. This court resumes tomorrow at 10 o'clock.
But I guess old Virginia convinced everybody that Henry was a good man and a loving father.
Well, it'll be our turn tomorrow, Caleb.
Yeah, we're gonna turn this around, Caleb.
How? We got nothing. Angel and Barkley won't testify?
Well, maybe they will. Now, I'm not giving up on that, and I don't want you to either. Listen, I want you to work on that attitude of yours. Don't think the jury can't see it.
Yes. Listen, Caleb, Jessica gets her chance tomorrow. Things will go better, sir.
Iva, did you talk to Barkley?
Yes, Barkley is in no shape to testify.
What about Angel?
Well, we thought she was going to speak to Dr. Michaels, but then she couldn't face it, and Holden and Lily took her back to the farm, so...
What'd I tell you? Looks like I gotta go back to jail.
Listen, Caleb, we'll talk later. Now, think about what I said.
Caleb, I guess the jury's got the real picture on those lies you told about my father. Why don't you talk to Angel? You'll find out just what kind of a father he was.
Come on, let's go.
Well, you looking at Kirk?
He's scared. He's not thinking straight.
Tom. I just want to say how sorry I am to hear about your father.
Thank you. I'm going to the hospital now. Last I talked to Margot, they had a little scare over there. His blood pressure had really dropped, but he seems to be stabilized now.
I'm happy to hear that.
I'll tell him you were asking about him.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Tom.
Yeah.
You got a call from Margot.
Thanks.
Excuse me.
Anybody home?
Suddenly, CoverGirl changes the whole point of eyelining.
Morning.
Introducing CoverGirl Liquid Pencil.
Here's my pencil. We have a pencil in this color.
A pencil?
Now Pencil Soft Color glides on with the ease of a pen.
Yeah.
Color that even blends, just like a pencil.
Fascinating.
CoverGirl Liquid Pencil. Redefine your eyes with the look of a pencil, the ease of a pen. CoverGirl, redefining beautiful.
I can't believe how dry she is. She's so glad we switched to Pampers. It's those leak barriers. They're so high.
Today's Pampers with leak barriers. Not just high, they're 25% higher. The other leading diaper only goes this high. Pampers goes higher. The highest walls of protection you can get, plus a unique absorbent core. Together, they help keep the wetness and mess inside the diaper and away from your baby's skin.
She's a happy baby, she's a dry baby.
Today's Pampers with higher leak barriers for dry and happy babies.
Just look at that smile.
Now, the fragrance of flowers in the field is coming to your home.
Introducing new Renews It fragrance jars. Ceramic jars filled with scented oil
that release fresh potpourri fragrance. New Renews It fragrance jars. Refills also available.
It's not really fine if you don't have our shine. Put on the Windex Shine.
Windex with ammonia D dissolves tough grease and grime for that streak-free Windex Shine.
Put on the Windex Shine.
Willie Nelson, Jack Elam, Delta Burke, and her real-life husband, Gerald McCraney, all want to know...
Where the hell does that go?
Saturday, partners.
Well, they know now for sure that it was Tonio who shot Bob. Well, Bob was trying to stop him from taking Sabrina. I will, honey. I'll tell him. I'm sorry. I hope you're feeling better. Is Gavin there now? Oh, darling, I hope you know what you're doing. Yeah, you too. I love you. Bye.
Susan. Hi. Hi. I thought you were at Tom and Margot's with the kids.
Yeah, they're driving me nuts. Joyce and Marilyn are with them today. I don't know. Somehow I worry less about Bob when I'm here.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I know that you do. When was the last time you got some sleep, huh?
Oh, I don't know. I can get plenty of sleep once I know he's through this. Once we know for sure that those antibiotics are going to work.
Yeah.
Oh, Larry. Did you see Franny on?
Yeah.
What do you mean? She's not here?
No, she flew down to Montega in Daryl Crawford's private jet. She wanted to be there when Duncan found Sabrina.
Oh, it was nice of Daryl to let her use his plane.
Yeah, Daryl's a great guy. He even went down to the airport to see her off, personally.
Is it my imagination, or do you not like Daryl Crawford very much?
It's your imagination, Susan. I think Daryl's a great guy. I'm gonna check on Bob.
I'll go with him.
Yeah. Hey, let me know what happens, okay?
Sit down.
No, I just wish I knew what was going on. The nurse came back, but all she could tell me is they've changed his medication. Did you get in touch with Tom?
They're still in session. I left a message.
Mom, I thought you were resting.
Mom, we're back in class. How is he?
Well, his temperature's gone up. They're worried about infection now.
John and Dr. Ripley are with him.
Feel it. On fire.
This hypothermia blanket is going to help you out, Bob.
What was his temperature?
104.
Sabrina. Sabrina. Hurry up, Sabrina. Get out.
No, I'm not going anywhere with you.
Come on.
You can try to save your own skin if you like, but...
Come on, Sabrina. Look, Sabrina, don't be afraid.
Please.
I survived in this jungle for almost 2 years once before. I don't think
Please.
we'll be there this long. This way, come on.
Stop, please!
It's fresh! Deli Select from Hillshire Farm. Lean cuts of premium meats. Deli sliced thin. Deli packed for freshness. Deli Select from Hillshire Farm. Delicious.
It's fresh!
Rough, tight, dry skin? That stops with Curel. When you apply Curel regularly, you'll feel its fast-absorbing rehydration formula take over. First, it seals in the healing moisturizers. Then the soothing Curel therapy rehydrates your dry skin. First it seals, then it heals. There's a clear line between other moisturizing formulas and Curel's rehydration formula. Curel for dry skin. First it seals, then it heals.
If your doctor has recommended Metamucil and you like the results, but you don't like those glasses of thick liquid, change to FiberCon. Get the same fiber action in easy-to-swallow tablets. Get doctor-recommended FiberCon.
I put off going to the doctor. But this burning stomach kept waking me up at night. Finally, I just went. I can imagine how relieved I was when my doctor said Mylanta. He said I had heartburn. And heartburn like mine needed a strong medicine.
Mylanta is strong medicine, strongly recommended. In fact, Mylanta is the antacid doctors recommend most.
My doctor said Mylanta.
And now, especially for relief of painful gas, try Mylanta's Mylicon.
When Al Capone ruled Chicago, and Elliot Ness vowed to stop him,
Federal officer!
he turned to one man.
You send one of yours to the hospital, you send one of his to the morgue.
Academy Award winner Sean Connery, Kevin Costner, and Robert De Niro.
I want him dead!
The Untouchables, Sunday. The Antagonists, beginning Tuesday on CBS.
I'm here to see Caleb Snyder. I'm his lawyer. Thanks.
Jessica, hi.
Hi, I'm glad to see you here.
No, I thought I'd come by and try to talk to Caleb.
Well, good. I hope you can get through to him, because I certainly haven't been able to. Oh, and, listen, I called my office and got my messages, and Julie called.
Well, what'd she say?
Well, she said that she knew that Caleb had tried to get in touch with her, that he contacted Mrs. Wendell in Seattle.
And did she say she's coming back?
No. She called about the divorce, actually. I know that Caleb was hoping that, you know, she'd change her mind because of the trouble he's in, but She wants to proceed with it, and that's really why she called.
Nice. Stand by your man. You gonna tell him?
Well, I don't know. You know, on the one hand, it may get a fire under him and get him to fight, but on the other hand, he may just think he's lost everything, so why bother? I just play it by ear.
All right, I'm going to tell him.
Wait a minute.
No, he can't be
Let's
any
think
more
about
angry
this.
with
Come
me
on,
than he already
Ellie.
is. We do not have any right to withhold this information from him.
All right, okay. Well, I need to talk to him first about tomorrow.
Don't tell him I'm here or he'll refuse to see me.
Okay.
Look, Ellie, maybe I ought to tell him.
No, you're not going to tell him. I'm going to tell him.
Caleb, I need to talk to you about tomorrow.
Jessica, I want to ask you something first. Why didn't Tom Hughes use any of the stuff he had on Henry's abusive angel? I mean, Ellie spoon-fed him that information.
Well, I think Tom didn't want to introduce anything that might make the jury lose sympathy for Lang. I'm sure he wants them to continue to see him as an innocent victim.
Oh, that's almost funny.
And besides that, I'm sure he doesn't want to muddy the waters. Tom's seen me try to establish the incestuous relationship in my cross-examination, and he's been watching the jury, as I have. And frankly, they don't buy it. People just don't want to accept that a thing like that could happen in a respectable upper-class family. And this jury won't either, unless Angel or Barkley testify.
No, you heard what Iva said. Barkley is in no condition.
Well, I'm going to talk
And
to
Angel's
Barkley.
never going to testify either. If she's not going to tell a shrink, she's certainly not going to tell a courtroom full of strangers.
Caleb, I am really concerned about your attitude. You are hurting yourself with the jury.
That's what I do best. I hurt myself. I hurt other people. It's just the thing that I do best. Look what I did to Angel.
You didn't get her pregnant.
No, but I got her an abortion. I messed her up real good. And it must have been a real disaster for Julie. She slept with my brother, then she ran away. That's just what I do best.
Caleb, that is the past. Now, we are fighting for your future. Now, if Angel or Barkley won't testify, I may have no choice but to put you on the stand.
Yeah, well, good. I want to testify.
No, you see, that's what I'm talking about. In your present state of mind, you'd be the perfect witness for the prosecution. You're acting as hostile and defeatist as if you were guilty, and Tom knows how to bring that out in cross-examination, believe me. Now, listen to me, Caleb. The physical evidence is against you. Right now, we have no supporting testimony. Your credibility is all we have to go on. Now, you can't afford to antagonize the jury. Now, I have to make some calls. I want you to think about what I said.
Guard!
Caleb? Don't tell me to leave, because I got to tell you something important. So why didn't you go down to Montego with Franny?
I wanted to, believe me. I just couldn't get away.
I got here as soon as I could. How's Dad?
Well, his temperature's up and they're giving him a new antibiotic, and that's all we know.
I thought he was through the worst of this.
Well, sweetheart, Dr. Ripley says that infection has always been the greatest danger. I'm sorry. I mean, all we can do is just wait.
How did the trial go?
I'm finished, Grandma. Defense starts tomorrow.
Kim. Oh, Emma. Oh. I just heard about Bob. I just wanted to let you know how sorry I am. Is there anything I can do? Bless your heart. No, thanks very much. It's so kind of you both to be here today. I know this is not an easy time for you.
No, it's not, but I'm doing my best to take good care of it.
Oh, I'm sure you are.
I'm so glad you're able to be here, Seth, for the family. I know this is hard on your brother, but it's so hard on the whole family, I know.
Yeah, it sure is. Where's Sabrina and Franny?
Oh, well, Tonio escaped to Montego, and he took Sabrina with him. Franny's flying down there now, so that hopefully she will be there when they find Sabrina.
Stay close, Sabrina.
I don't want to be anywhere near you.
You'd better stay close. This jungle is full of unforeseen dangers.
Like you?
Look, I know what you're thinking. I do love you. And no matter what you're thinking, one day I hope to show you that everything you're thinking is wrong.
I'm only thinking of my father. What an arrogant fool I've been.
two gears connected to the orange gear. Put the turner in the turner hole. And the gears go around. No, like this.
How do you turn a learning concept into lots of busy fun? It's easy with Play School Busy Gears.
Big and little. You mix them up. Turn to all of them. They got teeth. And it keeps you very busy. My gears connected to your gears, and the busy gears go round.
I'm a simple man. Why she did this for me, I'll never know. But this woman, a woman I clearly don't deserve, purely out of loving kindness, baked me a pie.
Mrs. Smith's natural juice pie.
A pie as good as her soul. I thought I'd forgotten our anniversary again, but she did it just because. Will I ever be worthy?
Probably not.
They won't be expecting it, but they're gonna love it. Mrs. Smith's pies for dessert. Surprise someone tonight.
Do you know what you're missing every morning if you're still drinking plain old orange juice? Wake up to something exciting. Dole breakfast juices. Delicious combinations of 100% real fruit juice.
Most pregnancy tests have the same problem, little cups.
You gotta be kidding.
But Clear Blue Easy is just one piece, one step. No little cups to fill or spill. Give up the cup. Try Clear Blue Easy. It's one step easy.
We'll continue with part 2 of As the World Turns in just a moment.
Monday.
I wonder why your face looks so round on TV.
Can Murphy's friendship with Frank survive his parents?
Your mother just told me I was fat.
On Murphy Brown. Then, when Mary Jo's boyfriend dumps her,
This man needs to be terminated.
will she take her case to the airwaves?
If he asks you out, don't go.
Designing Women right after Murphy Brown. Monday.
This is CBS.
Beverly Hills' Dirtiest Divorce. His wife went nude for a movie love scene. Now she tells the whole steamy story, only on hard copy.
Get the hard facts today at 5:30. Then join Charles Fishburne and Lisa LaFata for the 6 p.m. report right here on TV6.
I'm a big kid with new pull-ups. Wow! Big kid pants make me big now.
Introducing Pull-Ups Disposable Training Pants from Huggies. They go on like underwear and protect like a diaper, even overnight.
And I can pull them off and on.
New Pull-Ups Disposable Training Pants.
Mommy, wow! I'm a big kid now.
Ed is a new man now that he has affordable dentures.
He's looking good.
He got in by 9, didn't even have to make an appointment. They did it all the same day. Got a full set for $150. Thanks to affordable dentures, we can afford to do a lot of things. We can even afford to lose a little weight.
No.
Stop by this office in your area for affordable dentures. Or call 1-800-DENTURE. A good reason to smile.
News 6 at 6. Your first choice for evening news.
And now part 2 of As the World Turns.
I am sick and tired of people trying to interfere with my life.
Yeah, interfere with your life? I think we're trying to help you,
Oh, you're trying to help me?
Yeah.
You should be paid money by the prosecution for all your hard work.
Oh, yeah, you know, I was wrong to tell Tom about Henry and Angel, but
You're
he didn't
damn
even
right you
use
were.
it in court. Did you notice that? He didn't use it in court.
Yeah, I noticed. He didn't have to. And now Jessica's going to have to bring it up, and she doesn't have Barkley or Angela testify. It's going to look like I made up this sick lie just to save my neck.
Yeah, well, some of us are hoping that Angel or Barkley can testify.
Dream on. Go on!
No, you can't leave. You can't leave. I gotta tell you something, and it's real important. Jessica got a call from Julie today, Caleb.
Jessica didn't say anything to me about it.
Yeah, I know, because I told her that I wanted to be the one to tell you.
Don't tell me. Don't. Julie's not coming back, right? Even though she knows what kind of trouble I'm in.
No. No, she's not coming back, Caleb. She told Jessica that she wants to proceed with the divorce.
Okay. Why not? I'm in jail anyway. for a crime I did not commit. I didn't kill Henry, Ellie. I swear to God I didn't.
I know you didn't. I know.
So she wants a divorce, huh? But I loved her so much. And I just pushed her away. I'm so alone. I'm so scared, Ellie. I'm scared.
I know you're scared, Caleb. But you're not alone. Because I'm here with you right now. All right, and I'm not going to give up, and I'm not going to let you give up. It's just you and me, kid, against the world. Remember, huh? Remember? Well, you were really uneasy up there in intensive care with the Snyders there.
I wasn't uneasy. I'm doing my job. I thought they might be a little uneasy, so that's why I left. Still think Caleb's innocent, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
Thanks.
I'm just really surprised that you wrapped it up today. I thought you were going to introduce testimony of Henry Lang's abuse of his daughter.
Decided not to. I thought I showed clear enough motive without it.
Tom, didn't you just tell Leon how important it was that the whole truth come out in the trial?
The truth's going to come out. Jess is going to have to introduce the incest issue. It's the only way she can make Henry Lang look bad and throw sympathy toward Caleb.
And Henry Lang should look bad. He sexually abused his own daughter.
It does not give Caleb the right to shoot him.
But now, how is Jessica going to introduce incest testimony? Angel can't testify, neither can her brother Barkley.
I don't know. Put Caleb on the stand?
That's exactly what you're hoping for, wasn't it? Thank you for finding me.
I knew you'd want to know.
I don't know what to do. Kim said I didn't have to stay away from ICU, but I don't want to push that. If I had a choice, I would stay here and I would stay with Bob until I knew for sure if he was going to be all right. I don't want to leave.
Any changes?
No.
Andy's dad and Dr. Ripley are still in Bob's room.
Snyder's still there?
Yeah, they're gonna wait until we hear some news.
You know, I'm gonna go back up there.
I'm going to go with you.
Okay. We'll be up a little later. I just want to have a soda with you first. Okay?
Okay.
Meet me over at the soda machine.
Okay.
Mom, please. I wish you would go and get some rest. I will send someone in the minute there's any news.
No, Kim, I'd really feel better staying here. I just so wish I could tell him that I love him.
Oh, honey, I know. I understand.
Excuse me, would you like anything from the cafeteria?
Oh, no, thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Anyway.
I really appreciate your being here with the family, but, you know, you don't have to stay.
I know. We'll stay till there's some news. Hopefully, it'll be good news.
Thank you.
I sure hope Sabrina's okay. You know, I would really like to be there when Duncan finds Tony out.
Yeah, I'd like to be there to help him.
Please, let's not talk like this. I mean, there's been enough violence around here to last us all a lifetime.
Yeah, you're right, Emma. We just hope that when Duncan gets down there, that Sabrina is okay.
Yeah.
Lila.
Hey.
Lila, I thought you were off duty. Well, Bob's nurse is going to be going off duty soon, so I arranged with Mrs. Atwt that I'd take the next shift.
Oh, thank you. I can't thank you enough.
I would do anything to help Bob. And I remember how everyone pitched in and helped Casey, you know?
Thank you so much. John? What's happening?
Joanna.
Charles.
There's
was a love affair, a love of butter stopped short by cholesterol.
I've dreamt of giving you this.
I can't believe it's not butter.
I Can't Believe It's Not Butter is still the only spread flavored with real sweet cream buttermilk for a fresh butter taste, but without the cholesterol to spoil the romance.
I never thought I'd be swept off my feet again.
I Can't Believe It's Not Butter, the taste you love without the cholesterol.
There's really 4 Easter bunnies. The one who comes to our house has big magic shoes. They can make him disappear. They can make him do tricks. He can juggle basically everything but bananas. He even juggles Reese's miniatures. Sometimes he hides them in the flowers. One time we saw all these wrappers, but no candy. I thought I was supposed to eat the candies, not the Easter bunny.
Happy Easter from Reese's Miniatures.
We are Flintstones kids.
Flintstones have the vitamins and minerals kids need, plus the great Flintstones taste and fun shapes they love.
Now that's what I call complete.
10 billion strong and growing. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, today.
Kellogg's Snack Pack. Choosing one is half the fun.
Bob's out of danger.
Oh, thank God. Oh.
No, he's responding to the new antibiotic. His temperature's going down.
Oh, wonderful. Can we go in and see him, maybe? Just...
I think a couple of visitors, one at a time, would be all right.
Mom, you go ahead. Oh, no, you... No, please. Go ahead. I won't be long.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Let's go over here and sit down for a minute.
Oh, gosh.
What's got for you?
Yeah.
Oh, no. Mom? No, Andy, it's all right. It's okay. Bob's responding to the new antibiotic. He's going to be fine.
Guess I gave you a bit of a scare, huh, Mom?
Oh, yes, and I hope you don't have any more planned for us for today.
Well, I hope not to. Where's Kim?
She's just outside waiting to see you.
Oh, Mom, I know. All the things that have happened this past year have really disappointed you.
There have been many more times when you've made me very proud of you, darling. I just wish you knew how many people love you and care about you.
Grateful for that. But you made some mistakes.
I'm sure you never meant to.
No, I didn't. I love you, Mom.
I love you too, son. I love you too. I'll send Kim in.
Nice of you to drop by.
Oh, we just found out about Bob and we were very concerned. I'm glad he's going to be all right.
How's Caleb doing?
Well, not too good today. He's very discouraged. It didn't go well. Yeah.
I'll walk you out. Come
on. Yeah. All right, Mama.
You stand here?
Okay, tell Kim so long. All right, all right. Bye-bye.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Okay, Paul, I really appreciate you and Ted holding down the fort. All right. I'll see you in the morning. Bye. What is all this stuff?
I thought some tea and some cookies might just hit the spot.
Oh, and most people think you're a heartless, heartfelt sharkarama.
Well, sharks can make tea. That's the point. They also love their mates, and they're also monogamous for life.
They are not monogamous for life, are they? Speaking of sharks, you know, you should call over to Walsh and see how things are going while you're
I'm sure Connor's having the time of her life in the big office with Lucinda Way. Besides, I came up with some bright ideas for snagging 3 huge clients, so I've earned my stock today.
Very bright idea.
Wouldn't you like to know? You're still the competition. Besides, we have to talk about something much more important. Such as, you changed your mind about eloping?
Excuse me? Kirk, you know that Barbara is designing me an incredible dress. If I don't have a wedding, where am I going to wear it? I mean, besides, maybe Holden and Lily will be able to get married with us.
I don't like to bring this up, but I have been through this before.
I've been through this too, remember?
Well, then you should know that a wedding takes a lot of planning. You have to think of invitations, you have to think of flowers, you have to think of music, you have to think of food, you have to think of... Damn. I thought I could take your mind off that trial.
I'm sorry, Kirk. You know, I can't stop thinking about Caleb.
I know.
You should have seen him. He feels so abandoned by Julie, and he knows how bad it went in court today.
Well, it's going to go a lot better tomorrow. I mean, Jess has been worried about his attitude, but I think you got through to him.
Well, I don't know what good it's going to do if Angel and Barclay don't get to testify against Henry. I mean, that jury is not going to believe Caleb's story for 1 minute.
Mikey, don't touch that. Oh, no you don't. My family's important to me. That's why I use Pine Sol. You know, all pine cleaners are not the same.
Of all pine cleaners, more people choose Pine Sol. Pine Sol's got more active ingredients than the next leading brand. And Pine Sol disinfects better. It even kills staph germs. It's not really clean, disinfected, and deodorized until...
It's Pine Sol.
I can fix it so that every time you talk on the phone, you'll accomplish something. You'll help clear the air, the sea, and perhaps save a tree. Because Sprint will donate a percentage of your monthly long-distance phone bill to help clean up the environment. Is Sprint doing this to get your business? What difference does it make? They're doing it.
Introducing cheddar wedges from Nabisco. Little crispy crackers.
Crackers? Ain't you never seen a wedge of cheddar before?
Taste it.
Cheesy.
Light and crispy. New Nabisco cheddar wedges. Even the shape says cheese.
Told you it was a cracker. When you smiling. It's hard to smile when your teeth need help. Original Milk-Bone and Tartar Control biscuits help you take care of your dog's teeth. Give your dog something to smile about. When you smiling.
Galileo had a problem of astronomical proportions. Leaky diapers. Then one day he discovered the big diaper. He knew it was a Huggies diaper by its unique features. Leakage control shields at the legs and a softly padded waistband to help stop leaks like no other diaper. And what's this? A sister diaper. Huggies for her. Now Galileo's happy in Huggies and thanking his lucky stars. Huggies, happily ever after.
I came in here and I saw Mom with Margot and Tom. I thought Bob had taken the turn for the worse.
I was scared, too.
Thanks a lot for being here, Ross. Really, you helped me out a lot.
No need to thank me. Wherever you are, that's where I want to be.
I get my license back next month. I can't wait. You won't have to chauffeur me around anymore.
Cut it out. I want to chauffeur you around. I'm going to miss picking you up and driving to campus in the morning together.
Well, I'll let you drive me around for old time's sake, but I want to take you some places, too.
Yeah? Where?
Oh, I'm sure I could find an exciting, romantic spot where we could get a pizza.
Mm-hmm. I wish we could go skiing up to the Stewart cabin again.
Well, I mean, it's too late for that, but cabin's great in the spring. It's also good in the summer, too.
If we could just have some good news about Sabrina to give to Bob.
Hey, I think we're going to hear from Craig real soon.
I'm glad you got to talk to Dan.
I'm just so relieved.
Yeah, we all are.
I wish Kim would go home and get some rest now.
Well, I'm going to give her a talking to when she comes out.
Oh, good.
Tom?
Hi, Jess. I didn't expect to see you here.
Well, I saw you run out of the courtroom, and I got really concerned. Is your dad okay?
Well, he had a very high fever, but it looks like he's stabilized. It seems like he's out of the woods.
Oh, good. That is good news. I'm almost afraid to ask, but have you heard from Duncan?
No, I haven't, but I did get a message from Craig. He got a message from the pilot of the helicopter that Duncan and Sawyer had hired. Apparently, they saw Tonio go off into the jungle with Sabrina. It's the last we've heard.
Well, is there any way I could get in touch with Duncan?
No, none at all. But Craig is at the airport at Cartagena. He'll let us know if there's any more news.
Jess. Hi, Kim. I just heard the good news.
Oh, yes. He just dozed off.
Well, then that's your cue to go home and get some rest.
I promise I will as soon as I'm sure that everything... I promise I will.
Sure.
Margot, there's a call for you on the house phone.
Great, thank you. Hi, it's Margot Hughes. You have a call for me? Craig. Yeah, hi. What's the news? I was afraid of that. Yeah, Kim is right here. Of course I'll tell her. Yeah. Okay, I'll tell Jess.
Ask him if he's heard from Franny.
Any news on Franny's here? Okay, great. Craig, I'm really glad you're down there. Oh, yeah, Bob is much better. Great, okay, thanks a lot. Franny's airplane hasn't landed yet. Well, the helicopter pilot has gotten back to the airport in Cartagena. He said that when Duncan and Sawyer saw Tonio and Sabrina heading off into the jungle, they made him land and they followed on foot.
Antonio knows that Montagan jungle like the back of his hand. He hid there during the revolution.
Well, Sawyer knows it too. He's flown enough people in and out of there.
Well, Duncan knows the country, and we all know how determined he is to find Tonio. We're just gonna have to count on him to find Sabrina.
Well, I know he won't let anything stop him, unless...
I remember this place.
How could you? It all looks exactly the same to me.
You forget. I spent almost 2 years in these jungle hills, sleeping by day and fighting the rebel forces by night. We can rest here.
Is Duncan on our trail? Still out to avenge Shannon's death?
No, he's given up long ago. This jungle is my friend, but to an outsider, it can be a deadly enemy.
Hi, I'm Barbara Mandrell, looking for the Visa tag. Here it is on clothes made from Visa, America's Freedom fabric. Made in the USA by Milliken. Quality fabric, and so easy to care for. Here's a salad oil stain on Visa and ordinary fabric. Both are dipped into regular detergent. Look, Visa of Dacron releases stains. And needs almost no ironing. So if you love that freedom, look for the Visa tag, America's Freedom fabric.
Hop to it and bring your kids to Sears Portrait Studio's spring sale. Get 50% off all these portraits. Regularly $26.95, now only $13.45. But you better get hopping to Sears. The spring sale ends soon.
Cynthia, you take the last fig, Newton. I'll make do with this cookie.
Not a bit of it, Charles. We'll share the Newton.
What a splendid gesture.
A cookie is just a cookie, but Newton's a fruit and cake.
Ernie, don't take the game.
It's my categories, and I'm going home.
Don't let him go.
Give in on neatness. All right, we accept neatness.
Neatness as a disease?
Yes.
Categories. A letter comes up on the dice, and there's all these categories. And you think of a word for each that starts with that letter. But your answer can't be like anyone else's.
Beginning with R, farm animals.
Rhinoceros.
Rhinoceros. Sure.
Categories from Milton Bradley. It's better to have your own.
Jessica.
Hi, Kirk. I stopped at the hospital after I saw Caleb. I just wanted to tell Ellie. Hi.
I'm so glad that you came by.
Yeah, well, I want to tell you, I talked to Caleb after you saw him, and I don't know what you said to him, but he's done a complete turnaround. Thank
Told you.
Well, good.
Well, see there? It's probably a good idea that you told him about Julie, if that's what it took to get him into a fighting mood.
Yeah, well, we can only hope.
Yeah, well, it's even more important now than ever because Caleb will probably have to take the stand tomorrow. I talked to Dr. Matthews, and Barkley still is in no condition to testify.
Oh, boy. I hate to think of Caleb standing up in front of that jury and telling him what old Henry did to Angel with nobody to back him up.
Well, Holden can back him up.
Well, Caleb won't let me call him as a witness. And I don't know if Holden's testimony would really stand with the jury. They may just see it as a brother trying to save a brother. I really think we ought to try to talk Angel into it again. I mean, now that she knows what Caleb is up against, maybe she'll agree.
I don't know, Emma. I don't know. I should talk to Holden and Lily.
Jess, you said you were at the hospital. Was there any news on Sabrina?
Yes, well, Craig called while I was there. Duncan and Sawyer hired a helicopter, and they spotted her with Tonio heading into the jungle. They had to land the helicopter and go after them on foot.
On foot? That's a hell of a dangerous place for any of them.
Well, Tonio has an advantage. He knows that jungle very well.
Excuse me. Hello? Holden. Yeah, I'm so glad you called. What's going on with Angel?
Son, why don't you take Grandma down and get her something to eat?
Yeah, no, I think I could eat something now, but I'll only go if you promise to go home and get some rest.
I promise I will, as soon as I'm sure that Bob's temperature is normal.
Oh, yeah. Looks like we have an agreement.
It won't be long.
Okay, thanks. Now, don't you think it's about time you kids went home to see your children? Are you going to be okay? I promise you, I have been more than okay ever since I found out your dad's going to be all right.
Call if you need anything.
Promise.
Okay.
Thanks, kids.
Yeah. Bye-bye.
Bye. Kim, Larry just told me the good news. I'm really...
I'm sorry. I didn't... I'm sorry. I love him so much. But I know that he can never be part of my life the way I would like him to be. So please don't take him away from his family. Don't take him away from all the people who love him, who need him. Kim?
Bob just woke up and he's asking for you.
Oh, how is he?
His temperature is normal.
Oh.
Guess I drifted off.
Yes. That's exactly what you should do. Get lots of sleep so you get your strength back.
What about Sabrina?
We heard from Craig a little while ago. Duncan is tracking Tonio and Sabrina. I'm sure he's going to find them.
And when he does, what happens then?
You think we're still headed in the right direction?
We got the same mark. We lost him a bit back there.
But I think we're on the trail again. Sawyer, don't move.